Hi friends. As we all know that for a teacher, it is most challenging task to keep learners engaged throughout the teaching session. This not only creates interest in learner towards the subject but also makes learning deep rooted in their minds. Peertech app is one such solution for the educators. Here in this video, I will guide how this app can be used to make our virtual classrooms more interactive. First of all, let's learn how a Peertech app can be installed. I'm taking this Peertech app in my Google in my Google Drive. So for taking it in my Google Drive, what I have to do is I'll be clicking on moving on to my Google Drive. In my Drive, click on New. From New, click More and Connect More Apps. When I click on Connect More Apps, a new window opens listing the apps. Search for Peertech app here and then click on it. You get this window. Click on Install to install Peertech app. After installation process is complete, click on Drive add-on to add this Peertech as an add-on to your Google Slides. Next, let's learn how this Peertech app can be used in your Google Slides, how you can make your interactive presentations using this Peertech. For this, again click on New in your Drive, then click on More. After that, you'll get Peertech listed in your Google Drive. Click on this Peertech. It opens a new Google slide with Peertech add-on. This is the way how your new slide looks like. On the first slide, it is showing you all the steps how a Peertech interactive slides can be added to your already created slides. Create Google Slides. Say for example, I have created a Google Slides called data type for teaching my students. In this data type slides, I want to while teaching my students through this data types slide, I want to ask questions also, and for these questions I want my students to give me answers in the real time, which I can check and give the feedback. For that I will be adding Peertech questions, Peertech slides. So to add a Peertech slide, click on Peertech slide, click on add-ons. Click on this button to ask a question. You can ask any type of questions from the students. It may be a text-based question or a multiple choice or a only number based, or you want to ask a question from a website. Say for example, you want to add Google Earth and you want them to locate something on the Google Earth. For that you can have this website. You can ask them to draw lines or draw something, some bars or straight lines or arrows. For that you can have slides having draw. Or you can ask them to drag some items or some symbols on the slides. For that you can have draggable type question. So to add a text-based question, click here. So adding this shows that it is adding an interactive question to your slide, to your current slide, and a window having this Peertech bar appears. Put a text box, and in this text box you can put your question. So if you want to add a multiple choice question, you can click on this multiple choice question. If you click on this multiple choice question, you will get multiple choice slide options. Here you can give all the choices that you want to put to the students to select. For lessons more fun learning, you can add draggable type questions also. If you want to add a draggable type question so that student should drag some icons and show you the answers, for that click on this draggable icon. This window opens after that. Here you have to select either of these options. If you want students to work on their device, select the student device option. But if you want that questions should be displayed on the projector, classroom projector, and you want the students to respond there in real time on the projector, you can go with this. I'll be taking up student device. Click next. It shows you some icons that can be shown to the user, that can be given to the user to drag the icons on a particular area. Say for example, on a map you want students to mark India with dot. For that you can use this. For that type of answers also you can use this draggable type slides. Next is drawing type slides. Say for example, you want your students to make a mind map, or you want your students to draw lines to match the columns. For that you can have this drawing type questions where students have to answer with some drawings. If you click on that draw icon, again drawing response preview will open. You can select either of these, either student device or classroom projector, and then click on update slide. Now let's have a look on some templates, because some Pear Deck also provides you some templates of all the language, all the subjects that can be used. You can just put click on the template and put your own questions on that template. That will be easier for you. Let's see its template library. This template library is having few questions on mathematics. These are all the questions which are based on mathematics. One of the question I have taken here, that you have to insert your prompt here, whatever you want your students to give a question, and then you can add dimensions here, and you can ask students to answer based on these or draw based on these dimensions. I've taken one question from science side. One diagram is given and list of numbers are given here. You can ask students to match. This is a drawing type. You can ask students to match the word bank with its appropriate label on the diagram. You can change, you can replace this diagram and this word bank according to your requirements, according to your topic or chapter. This is based on social science. Map is given here, and this is draggable type question. Here students have to drag this icons from this list to the appropriate area. So for example, students are asked to mark Australia with this flag, or Africa on the map with this symbol, or Asia and Europe with these specific symbols. Another example, another template from language. This is one language based slide. Here students have to draw the lines. Again, drawing type answers. Students will select this name, and this name has to be joined with the appropriate drawing shown on the screen. You can change these words with your own words, or you can change these diagrams with your own diagrams according to your specific needs. Here a fill up the blanks is given. Again, based on language, fill up the blanks are given, and students have to fill in the blanks using this word bank. So this is again a drawing type slide. Students can mark the arrows from a word to the appropriate fill in the blank to mark the correct answer. After getting ready with our slides, with our interactive slides on Pear Deck, next task is to present these slides while we are teaching our students, while taking our sessions in the classroom, or on the while we are taking our virtual sessions. So first, for presenting this, I have click on add-ons, click on Pear Deck for Google Slides add-on that we have already added, as I've shown in the first part of the video, and then click on Open Pear Deck add-on. As soon as you click on Open Pear Deck add-on, this window appears, and you have to click on Start Lesson to start your lesson, to start presenting your lesson to the students. It will ask you about your lesson mode, whether you want it to be student-based activity or you want it to be instructor-based activity. Instructor-based activity means you are connected to your students in real time, and the slide that you will be selecting, students will be answering only on that slide. Whereas in student-based activity, students can scroll through the slides and answer the questions at their own pace. After selecting any of these activities, this window appears where you have to get a link to send to the students to get connected with your peer deck slides. So click on this give students a link. As soon as you click on this link get copied onto the clipboard. You can share that link to your students through your WhatsApp group or your Teams chat or your Zoom chat window or whatever mode connecting mode you are using with your students. Next, click on Open Teacher Dashboard to interact with the students. The moment you click on Open Teacher Dashboard, this window appears. Because we have already given join code to our students, close this window. As soon as you close this window, this appears. This dashboard appears, which is for the teachers. Students will start connecting. The number of students connected to your slides will appear here. Still it is waiting for the responses. That means no student is collected and no student has responded yet. The slide which the student will start responding is shown here. This is just an answer of multiple choice questions. This shows how multiple choice question answers will be shown to the teacher when they are answering. You can notice that 19 students have answered this, are on this slide out of 20. 20 students have connected to me through Peer Deck and 19 are on this slide, they are answering. And the number of students who have answered is shown here. 6 students have answered it as list and 1 has answered it as string and 0 answered it as tuple. If you want to see the name of the students, those who have answered the list or answered the string, just keep your mouse pointer on this bar. Hover your mouse pointer is on this bar and names of the students will be listed. Those who have answered list. This is another example of multiple choice. Here 10 plus 1, 11 students. You can see here 11 of 20 students have responded. 19 are on this, 20 have joined me to this Peer Deck. This is the way how text-based answers are shown. If your slide is having text-based question, then the answers will appear in this way. You can have a look. Aryan, the name of the student, and then answer that student is giving. He is still typing this answer. Samiksha still typing the answer. So all the students, you can see the answers typed by the students in real time, and you can check as well as you can give feedback to your students through this feedback option. And you can also mark, you can also star your students' answer. If you think that some answer is very nice, very good, you can star that answer using the star option. This is again an example how a text-based question is answered. Answers of all the students are shown here. 23 are there. Rest have responded to this. 7. This shows here that 7 students have not even started responding to this slide, and 1 student is still on this slide. Now. This is one example of a drawing type slide that I have taken in my questionnaire where I am asking my students to start a mind map. I have given a central idea to them, say data types, and they have to answer based on the central idea. On the drawing type slides, students have the option. Students are having the option whether if they want to write, they can write through. If they are working on tabs, they can write through their fingers, or they can also type the text if they want, or they can also draw lines. They can also draw the lines. So this is one answer given by one of the students. These are all the slides which are answered by the students in drawing type slides. These are again the responses of drawing type slides. Students who were still answering this. If a student has deleted the response, I can see that also. Here you can notice that this was a very good answer. So I have starred this answer. This answer is highlighted. Rest of all the other answers are not highlighted. Again, one answer which is given by one student on the drawing type slide. This is one answer of draggable object. This is the way how students can have a look on this. All these icons are marked here, and cities the students have to mark are mentioned here. So icons are shown here. Students will drag these icons, these symbols on a particular area to mark that area. See, a student has moved these icons on a particular area. Another thing we can also give while on real time we are seeing the answers of the students, we can also give feedback too. You can give any type of feedback. Check your answer, it is not correct. Feedback is sent to the student, or you can give any type of feedback, say well done. So I hope, my dear friends, this video will help you to make your classes more lively, more interactive, and more interesting for your students using Pear Deck. You can now add Pear Deck in your slides, in your presentations, to keep your students engaged. Thank you.